Hi, my name is Ken Jackson, and my producers are giving me $100 in which to find some items that are in desperate need of repurposing or reimagining. Along with my crew, we're going to hit the road and hopefully find some bargains that fit into the back of my car. We're going to take those to some friends, we're going to do a bit of a makeover, and we're going to see if we can flip them for a profit. This is the $100 challenge.
Hey, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Ken. How are you doing?
Not bad. How are you?
See you, man. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Good to see you too.
Right on.
I'm looking for something in particular today. I'm looking for something that I can make over, do a bit of work to.
Okay. Well, we got lots of stuff back there that should work for you, I would think, usually.
Okay.
And it's the kind of a store where you got to do a little bit of searching on your own, a little bit of hunting. Yeah.
Excavation.
Yeah. You go hunting, see what you can find, and then we'll see how it shoots out.
Okay. I will be back in a bit. I'll go check out the back.
No problem.
I know Gerard because I have been going there a long time, and I think he actually knows that I look for weird stuff.
I really love places like this. You can find so many different items of every different generation and style and size. Here's something kind of cool. Magazine holder, probably late 1960s, 70s. I really like the color though. I'd almost hate to recover that. But as cool as this is not quite what I'm looking for.
When you're looking at furniture, you need to look for, first of all, what shape is it in? Are there pieces missing? Is it sturdy? Is it going to stay together? But you also have to look for things like classic design. What are the lines that a piece of furniture has? What era is it in? And those kinds of things.
Now this is it. This is what I was looking for. Oh, these are awesome. I'd say these are about probably 1970s, kind of a bar stool, swivel seat, footrest on the bottom.
I can see these chairs with a funky overhaul. I think adding some different kinds of fabric or different types of cloth to them or materials is going to bring these 70s chairs into the 2000s.
Now I think I found something that I really, really like.
Okay.
And it's these guys right here.
Oh, my two favorite chairs in the whole store. I can't believe
How did I know
you
you'd
picked
say
out
that?
the
How
two
did I know
favorite
you'd say
ones,
that?
man.
Yeah. I think these would make a great makeover project. So what are we looking at here per chair?
Oh, well, at the end of the day, I guess I got to make a living, so I got to make some money. And with the quality of the chairs, they're solid, easy to work on. So I'd like to have like $30 each for them. I think that'd be pretty fair.
30's maybe a little much because I've got to have these. I got to have these looked at and made over a bit.
Yeah. Do you want to call my landlord and reduce my rent so you can probably do a little bit better on your price?
Uh,
I'll tell you what. I'll help you.
Okay.
Let's go down to. I will go down to say $25 a chair.
$5 a chair.
Yeah, we're getting close.
We're getting close. $22.50.
$22.50. Are these chairs for your own personal use?
No.
Are
These
you
are
gonna help somebody out?
Yeah, this will help me out.
Okay, help you out. Okay. Well, because you've been such a good customer over the years, and we do have a little bit of furniture in your house already, I think. So
We go back a long way, Gerard. We go back a long way.
Okay. All right. How low do you want to go?
$22.50.
$22.50. Oh, that sounds pretty good, but I don't know if I can do the math for two. All right, you got a deal.
Thank you very much. Okay. Awesome. Like a glove. Hi-yo, Silver! So we're at my friend Marilyn's, and we brought her the two chairs that we got for the amazing price of $22.50.
Marilyn is an awesome person, and she did not pay me to say that. Oh, Marilyn!
Oh my God, Ken.
How do you feel about another makeover project?
Well, like what? Recovering these or
Yeah,
what? What are you talking about?
Yeah, well, there's a few rips in a couple of them, couple of places. And I knew, as the foam queen, you could take
Did
these
you get
on.
a
You could
good
take these
deal?
on
Listen, did you get a good deal on these at least?
$22.50.
And you want me to make them worth more than that?
Yeah.
This is a this is going to be a challenge.
When Marilyn says this is going to be a challenge, that really is translation for can you need to bring me more wine?
You're going to have to do something special with them in order to make them
I'm
more than $22.50 worth.
well, I'm leaving them in your very capable
Wow.
hands. Your imaginative process.
Well, I don't know. I'll do what I can, but
I hope that Marilyn would take those chairs and initially probably do something more that was in my head. But sometimes what is in Marilyn's head is a lot better, and I think she got that.
when I saw Ken come around the corner with those bar stools, or chairs, my first thought was, oh my God, what did you pay for those? Because that is something that's a little more difficult to make some money on. You never know what's going to be popular. It depends who comes to the sale. If there's somebody there that needs what you're selling and or is interested in the very specific item that you've fixed up and has a similar taste, they might be willing to pay a fortune for it. Or you might make something that's absolutely beautiful and people will complain and moan about what you're asking for it. You never know. He's human jazz hands. He's just really enthusiastic and artistic and wants everybody to be as excited as he is about what's going on, and just goes a mile a minute for most of the day.
I've been involved with Southview Flea Market for about the last 3 years. We get a good number of people going through the barns, and we get a lot of people with a wide range of their collecting habits or what they're looking for. So I thought that Southview Flea Market was the best place to hit the widest range of customers. So it seems I have a Marilyn bearing gifts.
Special delivery. Remember your ugly chairs that you spent too much money on?
You mean those classic chairs that are priceless?
Yeah, those.
And you've even made it possible for the big reveal?
Well, since I don't have a Korean Cadillac to ram them into, I just had to ram them into my car. I figured I better wrap them up and be safe, so I don't want to put a rip into them.
I can't wait. Let's see them.
All right, hold your breath.
Those are awesome. Even a pillow with the drink recipes.
In case you forget. While you're sitting there. There's the other one. Same thing. Different recipes, though.
Those look awesome. So how much did you invest in the chairs, do you think?
Well, like I said, it takes a fair amount of time to pull all the staples out, so I just watch a movie when I do that. But the fabric is not too expensive. I had it laying around for years. Didn't have to add too much foam. I bought a couple of legs, a couple of feet for it, which was about $10 for those. So I'm going to say about $30, and that might be doable.
Initially, I thought that Marilyn's thoughts on the chairs, she wasn't too keen on what I had brought her. I thought we were going to run into some potholes along the way. but I think what she ended up finding in them to make them into was really amazing.
Pretty nice chairs, hey?
Hi, I love them. So you're wanting 75 a chair, right?
Yeah, they're $75
What's
a chair.
the history of these? Like, where did you how long have you
Well,
had
these
them?
are approximately 1970s bar stools. We've had
That's
them.
what I thought.
We've had them recovered and redone. We've had the bases redone, new feet,
Okay.
brand new fabric. These cushions are actually they have the recipes on them for classic drinks, about 3 ingredient drinks, and each one of these drinks is served in a martini glass. So it kind of fits the theme of the rest of the fabric with the martini glasses, and we kind of see these as being chairs you'd sit with a good stiff margarita or martini at your bar at home and relaxing.
$75 a chair seems kind of high. Like, I would pay maybe 50. Is that something you'd consider?
Can we meet halfway and go 60 maybe?
60? Okay. I can go 60 a chair.
That sounds awesome. I'm glad they're gonna have a new home.
Perfect. I'm excited. Thank you.
Thank you very much. This goes to show you that even when it's an extremely hot day at the flea market, it's a little bit slow, you can still get some things sold. So we sold the chairs for $60 each for $120, so that gives us about a $40 profit on those 2 chairs. And we sold a couple of pillows as well along the way, so we're doing well with those. Man, when I take that wine over to Maryland, I might have to rub this in a little bit about our chairs.